Okay, so I've just laid out, I think, to the best of what you all have announced and what we know as the plan. And you've killed Khamenei, Larijani, the head of the intelligence, on and on and on over the last 3 weeks. But the system, the government there still remains in place. And they are still firing missiles and the regime hasn't fallen. Tell me, are you surprised? Because I know that there is quite a lot of surprise that this very targeted and accurate campaign hasn't done what you hoped it would do yet.
No, our goal is to dismantle the threat. And the threat is the nuclear threat, the ballistic missiles, and the regional terror. That's Israel's goal, to remove a threat that's been building for many years. And it's working very well. We are dismantling this big terror machine.
What will be the line that tells you that that it's done? What is the end game? Because let me tell you what a former head of the Iran branch of your own military intelligence told the New York Times. Decapitation has its limitations. I don't think we've scratched the surface in the ability of Iran to find replacements who can take over for the people that have been decapitated. That's happening. I mean, they keep finding replacements. And you've been doing this assassination policy for years on, nuclear scientists and the like. And so where will you say that, okay, we've degraded enough, that's the end? What is the end?
When we see that on the 3 dimensions, the nuclear, ballistic, and terror dimensions, the threat has been all but, pretty much removed. And we feel that Iran cannot threaten us in the future.
Are you concerned, though, that just like, you certainly degraded Hamas, you degraded Hezbollah, you took out their leaders, you took out leaders from Iran over the summer and other, regional leaders, and yet they keep refilling the ranks. And some in American intelligence say that, actually a former American commander says that for every one killed, there's another 10 who are ready to take up arms. Again, are you looking for the regime to collapse? Are you looking for people to rise up? What are you looking for?
Look, the issue of the rise up, that's a decision the Iranian people will have to make. That's not ours to decide. We are very considerably degrading the regime itself, the Basij, the terror police, the policemen that have been running after women who don't cover their heads, et cetera, but that's not ours to decide. We're focused on removing the threat to the region and the threat to Israel.
The Washington Post, as you probably know, has revealed a cable. It's a State Department cable from the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. And I just want to play this. You say it's not ours to say, but actually Prime Minister Netanyahu did say after the killing of Ali Larijani, this is what he did say. Let me just play this.
We are undermining this regime in the hope of giving the Iranian people an opportunity to remove it.
He said it over and again that we're trying to do this to pave the way for the Iranian people to remove it. But I wonder what you make of this cable. As I said, from the State Department to the State Department from the U.S. Embassy in Jerusalem. It says, senior Israeli officials privately told U.S. diplomats that if Iranians take to the streets, quote, the people will get slaughtered because the IRGC still has the upper hand. This at the same time as your Prime Minister is calling on the people to stand up. How do you justify it? And do you agree with that cable that come from, the U.S. Embassy to the State Department?
Well, look, ultimately, Christiane, I believe that this regime will fall. I don't know when, though. It's a corrupt, old, disconnected, and incompetent regime, pretty similar to the Soviet regime in the 80s. So ultimately, it will collapse. And that would be good for the people of Iran and for the region. We cannot time this, and we cannot, it's not a deterministic situation where if we take 3 or 4 specific actions, this will happen. It's an issue of the Iranian public. But we are significantly damaging the whole terror apparatus, the whole Basij, IRGC regime apparatus, to make it as weak as it'll ever be, or at least in the near future. I understand it's not easy, and no, I can't be here and guarantee that within days the regime will fall.